Question 11. Which statement about the function n of x equals 5x squared minus 20x plus 12 is true? So I have this quadratic equation, and I need to decide which of these is true. And let's take a look at the answers that they provide us. It looks like we're talking about domain and range. Okay, so let's go ahead and find the domain and range for this function. All right, so the very first thing that I need to do is I need to kind of figure out the shape of this function, and I need to find the vertex. Okay, so what is the vertex? That's the center point. So take a look at the A. This is positive 5. If this is positive, that means that this is going to open up. So if you have a squared, this function is in the shape of a U. If this is positive, if this number is positive, it opens up. If it's negative, it's going to be upside down where it opens down. Okay, and the vertex would be this number right over here in the middle. Okay, so let's go ahead and find that. There is a formula for that. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at our reference materials. Okay, we need to go down to the quadratic equations. And the one you're going to want is the axis of symmetry. So what is the axis of symmetry? That's the line down the center. Now, if I find the axis of symmetry, I will find the x in the vertex ordered pair. So let me go ahead and copy down here x equals negative b divided by 2a. And to use this, I'm going to need to do ABC. So let's go ahead and do ABC. A is the number with the letter squared, so A is 5. B is the number with just the letter, the variable, which is negative 20. Okay, guys, this is negative 20. And C does not have a variable or a letter, so that is 12. Let's go ahead and do that here. So we're going to do negative, no B. B is negative 20 divided by 2. A is 5. You're going to put it in parentheses. Okay, let's go ahead and simplify. Negative 20, negative is positive, so 20 divided by 2 times 5 is 10. 20 divided by 10 is 2. This is going to be my x. Okay, now we need to find the y. This is the easy part, so you're going to go ahead and copy this. Now, n of x, f of x, whatever this is y. So let me go ahead and copy that down. I'm just going to write y equals and copy it. And I have the x is 2. So all of my x's, I'm going to change for 2, and I'm going to do it in parentheses, okay? So let's go ahead and write y equals 5, parenthesis 2, parenthesis squared, minus 20, no x, parenthesis 2, parenthesis plus 12. Y equals, let's go ahead and just stick that straight in the calculator, all of this. So grab your calculator. All right, let's go ahead and go to that calculator here. We're going to do 5 times, or parenthesis, 2, parenthesis, squared, minus 20, parenthesis 2, parenthesis plus 12. I got negative 8. That is my y. So my vertex is, parenthesis, x, y. X is 2, y is negative 8. That's the center point. So, as I said, the A is positive. If this is positive, it opens up. What I mean by that is the arrows are up, okay? And I have this as my vertex, which is 2, negative 8. All right, let's go ahead and graph it. I'm going to show you how that looks like on a graph. Okay, so I got a little graph here. And so x is 2, y negative 8, that's over here. And it's going to open up somehow. It doesn't really matter the other points right now. I just need this. Okay, now if you want to double check, let's go ahead and put it in the calculator just to double check. Okay, so go ahead and push Control Doc. We want the graph number 2. Let's go ahead and write 5x, x is down here, squared minus 20x plus 12. Push enter. And you can see clearly it's opening up like mine. And let's go ahead and go to the table. How do you go to the table? It's Control T. And go down to 2, -8. How do I know that's the center point? Because it's 2, -8, and then look around it. They're kind of repeating themselves. Do you see -3, -3, 12, 12? Okay, so that's how you know that that's the vertex. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and do the domain and range, okay? So domain, range. Domain is X, range is Y. Now, domain and range means, like, what are the limits? Okay, so X is, if you look here, left and right. Is there a stop on the left for this graph? Remember, it just keeps going. It continues forever because this is like an arrow. Is this going to stop on the left? No, there's no stop on the left. What about the right? This is just going to continue. Is there a limit? Is there a stop on the right? There is no stop on the right. So the left and right, this graph right here, this parabola, is going to continue going left and right forever. So there is no block or limit for the domain. So the domain is all real numbers because it will continue forever in the directions of left and right. Okay, range Y. Y is up and down. Okay, so what I like to do here is I'm going to go ahead and write Y. I like to look at the arrows. Where are the arrows? They are up. Up means big or small. Up means big. Okay, which sign is big or greater than? This one? Less than? Greater than. This one right over here. You can use your hands for this, okay? This is your greater than. So greater than. Okay, and there is a point here with color. You're going to put your line. And then you're going to put your number for Y, which is -8. Okay? So let me explain that a little more. So my Y's are all the numbers bigger than -8, including -8. There's nothing down here from -8. There's nothing in the -9 area. There's nothing in the -10 area. Where is this graph? This graph is from -8 and bigger. Okay, so do you see what that is? So greater than -8 or equal to -8. Let's go ahead and see which one of these is true now. So let's see here. The domain of the function is x is greater than 2. That's not true because this is all real numbers. So this is not correct. The range of the function is n of x is greater than or equal to -8. This is the answer, and I will talk about that in a moment. Let's check the rest just in case. The domain of the function is x is greater than or equal to 0. That's not true. It's all real numbers. D, the range of the function is n of x is less than or equal to 12. That is not true, okay, because we have a -8 there. Okay, so let's talk about n of x. So remember what I told you here? This n of x is y, which is why I changed that here. So another way that you could write this is n of x is greater than or equal to -8. That is the same thing as y. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Let me know what you liked about this video or how I can make it better. I'll see you next time.